What's up guys, welcome to Void of This Gaming, your channel for fresh Arena of Valor content. Today we have Zill in the jungle. I picked him just randomly and I had a pretty great time with him and I just wanted to share that video. If you haven't subscribed to Void of This Gaming, now is your chance to do so. Hit the subscribe button, put on the notifications, and if you like the video, a thumbs up would highly be appreciated. Enjoy the gameplay. So today we are trying out a new Zill build. As you can see, we are focusing on low keys. We've got the boots and everything else is tweaked around as much magic pierce as possible. We've got the mask, we've got the Staff of Newell, we've got Barris Agony because we will be close combat, we are a melee fighter, and we've got the diadem here to increase or boost our damage even further. That kind of build is consistently executed in the Arcana as well. We have 10 times Violate, we've got 10 times Devour, and we are taking the Flurry for the magic piece of 64 in addition to everything that we get, resulting in an ability power 66, magic pierce 88, magic lifesteal 10%, really nice, and attack speed 6%, which actually makes sense on Zill because we are going to use our daggers or whatever we have consistently. Enchantment wise, we're going for the full damage approach, meaning that we have the Raging Inferno, we have a Deadly Claw for additional ability power, we're using Curse of the Death every single time we hit something in 3 times in a short period, which is actually really easy accomplished by just pressing your ult on a single target. We get to do more damage. We have the Axe of Sacrifice giving us even more damage, and we're using the Holy Verdict for more magic pierce, and we try to burst down our enemies with this build. And let's see in the gameplay how this was executed. Here we are against not the squishiest of enemy compositions. We've got some Arduin here, we've got some Omen, and we need to break these armor parts. Going to tune down the system voice just by a little bit, and as you guys know, bread and butter of Zill is using the passive. You want the stacks so that you can reactivate your second ability, meaning you go in and then you go out. And what I found really exciting about this game is that someone actually spotted me and he was like, "Void, are you the real one?" And I was like, seriously, do people actually spot me in the game? Do they know my channel? That was actually quite frightening and exciting at the same point. So this is a lot of pressure on my shoulders because actually someone was able to spot me within the game. So there was a lot of pressure on me playing a good game, and you guys are going to judge if that was successful or not. So we're doing our normal go through the jungle. Unfortunately, we were not able to get to level 4 before we hit something, but luckily we've got the first kill. First blood is ours, and now we are about to get killed because there has been some sneaky Quillen. Well played from him. He just dived into our forces, and because so much was going on, he was completely undetected and there was not a single chance of retaliating. So now I'm level 4 and things should be a lot smoother. Like your ultimate is the bread and butter after the combo as well, because you can just tower dive quite easily after you hit that sweet spot. So there's a lot of good stuff going on the Maganga on the bottom lane. He manages to go out and get back to safety, which is actually quite nice. I love when heroes and team allies are able to get back into the game. And now the thing is, what we're doing is we are going to stack up quite nicely. That's important, and now we need to get back into the game. And I think there was a bug, like that Quillen has been detected. That was not on purpose. And it was so lucky of me getting the double kill on Omen here. I don't know how I managed to do so, but in fact I did it, and that's the most important thing about this scene. Need to restart my laptop while I'm playing, because it's just basically fading to screens and then back again. I don't know what happened, but this is some kind of new stuff that my laptop is doing. It's getting a little bit old, like 2 years from now. That should just be replaced, I guess, but I don't have the money. Okay, so here we go. Another jungle rotation. We're back in the game, fixing the red buff, giving us a little bit more damage. And now we are about to go in again, and yeah, we just don't want to do it too early, but with the combined forces of Telenos and I, we are able to get into the game and get some nice kills, because otherwise they would have just stamped that tower, and we don't want people to stamp the tower. By the way, guys, how do you like this cosmic skin? I'm able to get the minion here by using my frostbite so that Quillen doesn't get it. That was highly important. And now we have Loki's and the boots, and this is the basic start of every single jungler. So now we are capable of doing the stuff that we need to do. Here is the second ability revived, and there's not much I can do for Kilgruff here, because the two of them just got him. And yeah, I mean, Omen against Kilgruff, that's a hard matchup. I just played it today and it was really, really unlucky for me. And you can tell that this is going to continue. At least I do get 1 kill from this action, but unfortunately Quillen is still alive, and it's always a pain if the enemy jungler survives in this kind of encounter. So guys, I'm trying to... Okay, here we go. So now my laptop is up again, and you do get some nice lightning from this. So I'm not that dull anymore. 5 kills, 5 minutes, feels good, but now we need to press on and get back into the game. I just hope that my team survives a little bit longer. There's Laville, and he's super low, and I think that was a mistake. Like, if you know that you are going against an assassin who has this kind of crazy range, I've got the jump and I've got the ability to go in and dive out with my ult, you should not be so upfront in the game. That's something that you should try to avoid every single time. I mean, I do make these mistakes, so I'm not the perfect teacher. But as you can see, Laville has been going into the game using his enchantment. I'm trying to damage the enemies a little bit by using my stuff and going in with my ultimate. And luckily here, I'm able to just scout off Quillen with all of my stuff that I have. I was basically using all of my abilities, and it turned out quite nicely. So we did not get the Abyssal Dragon, but we got some kills. 7 kills now on my batch, and I feel quite confident. Sage buff obtained. Now I've got some Arduin up my sleeve. Kilgruff comes in, and with the help of Kilgruff, an easy 8th kill for my build. So build works actually quite nicely, and we just have about finished the second item. So the spike is there. Zill has just received a really nice buff. I don't know when they implied it. Like, Zill, in my perspective, was actually super bad in the beginning. Like, or not in the beginning, but Zill had some bad encounters. I was just feeling that I was doing little to no damage, and now he's just a powerhouse, and it feels great. Like, it just feels so smooth playing Zill. You jump in, you use your ult, you use your scythes and stuff like that, and it's just so nice. Bloodbath here. Unfortunately, I do not get a reset on my second ability, otherwise that would have been so great. And now we are dealing sufficient damage to the Arduin And we do get him. And Nodin's actually quite tanky, so that's a good point here. Double kill for the Kilgroth. So Kilgroth is a late game damage machine. That's something that I've learned today. I wasn't the machine, unfortunately, but that was just like the combined feedback from my team, and therefore we're going for Abyssal Craters here. And we've got a second Abyssal Craters. Thank you, enemy team. So I'm going with the Spooky Mask here to get some Magic Pierce. As I said, this build is focusing on Magic Pierce damage. We're trying to get as much Magic Pierce as possible, and this should give us the opportunity to mow down enemy teams in an instant. We are level 12 right now, and we need to get some stacks on our items. 17 stacks build, and right now I was focusing on the diadem because it just gives us 35% more damage overall in magic damage, and this is just incredibly good. Like, this is one of the best items that you can field as a mage, in fact. And now we are starting off to build this item. So we've got the scroll. 21 versus 10. Game is looking so good right now. 9 kills. I like it. And I'm jumping in, and that was false. Like, that was bad gameplay actually. Like, I do survive, but it wasn't good because the more enemies you are targeting with the ult, the less damage you do on the single target. So 4 enemies in the ult is actually not that good because you're just dividing the damage even further. And the good thing about this is now I've got ult. And I mispressed. I wanted to press my ult to get Quillen, and I was just a little bit too slow. Too old and too slow. That's the drawback. 10 kills. Second most gold, but I need to stress that because I want to be second position, not third position, and now I need to farm a little bit more, but it looked quite well. And we're back in the game. And the team fights go quite well actually, and that's a good sign. So here we are. We have the reset on our second ability. Team is doing great work on fighting in the team fights. I do get another stack, so we are on 20 stacks right now, as you can see in the bottom line of the game. And we are pushing the lanes. Super important. As the game is about pushing towers. And there we go. And he doesn't stand a chance. That was so... I don't know what happened. Should have been able to just jump out without ease. With ease, not without ease. Maganga survives, and now he's able to get back to safety. And now he doesn't. A little bit, just a tad too slow. But the game is looking good actually, so I'm making the Slayer call, hoping that my team is actually listening to what I call, because the enemy team is so divided, they're so split up. Like, there might be one enemy just focusing on the Slayer, but we don't have a hard time on getting it. I hope that my team is just going back to base to revive, get back life, get back health, get back everything, get back mana. And I'm about to stack just a little bit further. Now we've got 25 stacks, and I'm about to just go into the rotation. looking for things that I can do, but I need the red buff, so I'm going for the red buff. Actually, at this point of the game, it would actually be quite good if Telnas would get the red buff as well, because she's just dealing so much damage, and she is our kill or our gold leader, so that means that her build is a little bit increased in stat of mine. And now we're working towards the enemies. So we've got an easy Quillen here. Defeated him quite easily. Bad positioning, and I've got a double kill, killing Omen as well. And now we are about to get Laville and that Arduin. And now we have everything set up in place. Yes, 15 kills, defeated Arduin, defeated Laville, and another double kill. And we're just about to finish the game, and Zill feels just so smooth. That's my verdict. Guys, play Zill. He's just in another dimension right now. It just feels so good on playing him. I don't think that he's like top tier in the Doizers lanes and stuff like that, but it doesn't care. It's just some jungler who just feels so natural. Zill belongs in the jungle, and that is my verdict. There we go. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It was a pleasure to play Zill here. 11-9. Here comes the build, and here goes the details, and I just hope you enjoyed the game, and I wish you a pleasant evening. Bye bye.